The nation's top scoring Division I men's basketball team is taking its show on the road. BYU has set up shop in Portland, where the Cougs look to sweep the Pilots this season. That's where we find 11 News sports reporter Brandon Crow. Talk to us about tonight's matchup, Brandon.
Well, Lily, in just 7 hours, the Cougars are set to tip off against the Pilots right behind me here in Childs Arena. BYU already beat the Pilots earlier this season, but that was on home turf in Provo. This is a place where the Cougars are looking to get some revenge. Last year, BYU suffered a heartbreaking triple overtime loss to the University of Portland despite a career-high 48 points from Tyler Haws. The defeat not only snapped a 5-game winning streak, but led many to believe the NCAA tournament hopes had turned into a nightmare. Fast forward to 2015, and the Cougs find themselves yet again with their tournament hopes on the line. The Pilots currently sit tied for 5th place in the conference with San Diego, and BYU head coach Dave Rose says they provide some difficult challenges for the Cougs, especially in the post.
What makes us really successful is what they are really, really good at not letting you do. I mean, they're the best offensive rebounding team in the league, and we have the defensive rebound to win. Portland has the top 2 offensive rebounders in the league in Volley Geroon and Thomas Vandermars. Together, they average just shy of 20 rebounds a game. It'll be a tall task for Corbin Kafusi, Josh Sharp, and Isaac Nielsen in the paint, but the Cougars are riding a season-high 4-game winning streak right now and have been firing on all cylinders, with Anson Winder, Skylar Halford, and Kyle Collinsworth all playing some of their best ball of the season. It should be a great game with lots of action, especially in the opening minutes, as Tyler Haws is only 7 points shy of passing Jimmer Fredette as the all-time leading scorer at BYU. It's also important to note, Lily, BYU is 18-0 when out-rebounding their opponents. Reporting from Childs Arena, Brandon Crow, 11 News. Well, you never know. People say little brother TJ, once he gets back from his mission, could make a run for his money. But we'll see. Great stuff, Riley. Thank you.
Thanks, Brandon.
Well, we all know Portland is a basketball town known for Rip City and the Trailblazers, but I took a little tour by myself in the streets to talk with some people about what they thought about college basketball, particularly BYU. So what do you know about the University of Portland basketball? 저? 제가 서울에서 살았어요. 네, 만나서 반갑습니다. Fair enough. Have you ever heard of Jimmer Fredette?
No.
Do you know what a Jimmer Fredette would be?
Coach? No idea.
What do you know about BYU basketball? Fair enough. Well said. What does BYU stand for?
Brigham Young University.
Look at that, huh? Look at that. Portland knows where it's at. Do you know what a Jimmer Fredette is?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah. So it's like a shot like really far away, because he would always just pull up and just drain it from really far away during like his little run to the NCAA tournament.
Wow, look at you. Very impressed, very impressed. Okay, do you know what team you played for?
BYU.
Hey, give me a high five, man. Atta boy. Who would have thought roaming on the streets talking to those awesome people that you'd meet some Jimmer fans, let alone some BYU fans? But CoogTube reporter Maddie Neal is here to tell us just how Portland is becoming kind of a home away from home for BYU basketball.
Yeah, Brandon, you know what? I don't think you would have guessed that Portland was actually the home team last night. See for yourself. We'll
see. Tomorrow night in Spokane, that's where we're going to be, rooting on BYU as they take on the Zags. Reporting live here in Portland, Brandon Crow, Maddie Neal, Riley Lewis, CoogTube.
Miracles happen, Cougar fans. BYU knocked off the Zags in a huge upset. We sent a crew up there to cover the game, and my man Brandon Crow sent this recap right back before leaving.
The Kennel here in Gonzaga University in Spokane, Washington is arguably one of the toughest venues for an opposing team to find a victory in the country. But on Saturday night, BYU defied the odds and proved otherwise. Last time BYU defeated a top 3 ranked team was in 1981 at number 2 UCLA. Collinsworth and company looking to do the same in Spokane. Chase Fisher gets the party started with the 3. Bang, biscuit. 3 of his 13 points from downtown. Skylar Halford says, I want some too. You know what, Skylar? You can have 4. 4-point play for Halford. Kevin Pangos and the Zags would cap off the first half with a 7-0 run, and we go tied into the locker room at 36. Anson Winder kicks off the second half with that 3, and his passion bucket's full, so are theirs. Corbin Kafusi with the third block of the evening says, "No, no, no, not today." Tyler Hawes and Kyle Collinsworth doing work on offense. Collinsworth with that putback, as cool as the other side of the pillow. Less than 2 minutes to go, Gary Bell Jr. answers with a 3 to bring the Zags within 5. But late drama, less than 2 seconds to go, Ryan Andrews at the foul line, already made 1, sinks this one, ice water in his veins. 73-70 would be the final as Wilter's ball does not fall. Cougars upset number 3 Gonzaga at home to snap their 41-game home winning streak.
It's a good win. It's a really good win. You get into February and March and you beat a team that's in the top 5 in the country. That's says a lot, especially for a team that's on a roll, that's won some games and is playing well. So hopefully we can keep it up.
Heading into the WCC tournament this weekend, many skeptics still believe BYU has to beat Gonzaga yet again in order to earn a ticket to the big dance. Reporting from the Kennel, Brandon Crow, 11 Sports.